When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. We have a team led by a real fan favorite.
Big time matchup.
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Greece, weighing in at 242 pounds.
Buzz is a man who has sacrificed everything to be here today, even living in his van at times when he was on the Indies.
Look, I know I'm not the biggest Buzz supporter, but even I have to admit, that's the definition of paying your dues.
Some unique circumstances have led to an unlikely pairing with Buzz teaming up with Bobby Roode to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You have to wonder if these two will be able to coexist well enough to have a chance, especially against two guys like KO and Sami who have teamed together countless times.
Buzz and Roode were just battling it out in an intense match last month at Backlash. I think those wounds are way too fresh for them to be able to pull this off.
Oh, what impact!
Elbow drop, big time!
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Perfect form.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
How can anyone trust Kevin Owens? It always seems like his best friends become better enemies. Ask Sami Zayn or Chris Jericho.
Whoa, 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 listen. Sami Zayn and Chris Jericho were men that betrayed Kevin Owens. KO gave them friendship, loyalty, and love, and all he got in return was a knife in the back.
Corey, your observations of Kevin Owens' friendships are so delusional, dude. It's always been Owens who has selfishly put himself in front of others.
Kevin Owens' shoulders could only carry so much, and when he senses dead weight dragging him down, he cuts bait. Frankly, I'm jealous I can't do the same with some of my present company. I'm not talking about you, Cole.
Elbow drop with authority. Suplex.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Elbow finds its mark.
Often known as a land of opportunity, when Sami Zayn became a part of the SmackDown Live roster, it was what does Buzz have in store? Neckbreaker.
Here's his chance.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts.
With Sami Zayn's perspective of SmackDown Live in mind before his viewpoint changed, I thought Sami was, at the very least, admirable and moral in the way he took on obstacles.
Look at targeting the back. Very effective. So impressive. Has Sami Zayn produced?
And we have our winners. Some unique circumstances have led to an unlikely pairing with Buzz teaming up with Bobby Roode to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You have to wonder if these two will be able to coexist well enough to have a chance, especially against two guys like KO and Sami who have teamed together countless times.
Buzz and Roode were just battling it out in an intense match last month at Backlash. I think those wounds are way too fresh for them to be able to pull this off.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Drop kick from behind. Boom! Leaving himself open here.
Yeah, guys, I can't think of a worse place for him to be right now. Nasty impact. Dropped from above.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
He's playing with him now.
See if he takes the bait. You gotta believe this one's over.
He's on the defensive here.
Kevin Owens may be in a bad way here. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies. What does Buzz have in store?
just a debilitating neck breaker.
He's really looking to prove a point here. Oh, look at Northern Lights driver.
This might be it, guys.
Buzz into the cover.
How does he keep doing this?
Just barely, but it counts.
You can see that Owens is looking overwhelmed.
There may be no coming back from this.
That's over at this point.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Scoop slam.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Nobody ever accused Sami Zayn of holding back.
We got a cover. Easily kicks out of that one.
Have to put in a little more work than that. Somebody's got hops.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Harsh impact. Sunset flip.
Beautiful technique. Sami Zayn starting to struggle. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing creates separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, may be the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more. Belly suplex.
Picture perfect drop kick. Also, Byron Charles Schultz hates you.
Sami Zayn in a potentially bad spot right here.
He needs to find a way to get on the offense.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
The situation just got real bad for Sami Zayn.
Oh, look at... Oh, what a slam that hurt! We've got to see that again, guys.
So nice, you got to see it twice.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! The shoulders are down. Ah, what a neck breaker. They did it! They won the match! A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. Man, oh man, look at that.
Here are your winners, Tyson
Welcome back to SmackDown Live, where it appears Shane McMahon is now trying to sort out last week's U.S. title mess.
I know a lot of guys are claiming they deserve a shot at your U.S. title, but if anyone really does, it's me. Technically, the masked attacker had a U.S. title shot. Sami Zayn did not. Really?
Who else is going to get a U.S. title match before me? KO? Sammy, the janitor? The makeup lady? Tom freaking Phillips? At some point? It should have happened weeks ago. But since it didn't, it needs to happen tonight.
I was this close to defeating you last week before Bobby Roode attacked me on your behalf. I don't know what you're talking about. He tripped on his robe, remember? But we're getting off track. My point is I was going to pin you, but then I still won by disqualification, so I should be the #1 contender for the U.S. title. Don't take too...
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus Kevin Owens.
Two of the best superstars in the WWE battling for that crown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United
crowd is
States.
buzzing.
Introducing the challenger.
I actually think Buzz made the right decision choosing Kevin Owens as the #1 contender.
Wait, you're agreeing with Buzz?
This is a first.
Kevin Owens has a victory over Buzz. Bobby Roode does not. It's that simple.
Let's be clear, the KO victory you're referring to is by disqualification.
Hey, a win's a win, right? Either way, kudos to Buzz. He finally did something right.
Ooh, what impact.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Nailed it.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, competitors have brought their A games. Oh, what impact! Oh, what impact!
You're absolutely right, Michael. This arena is electric right now. And I think part of it is their desire to be part of history. I think they're all anticipating a title change here tonight.
Pull your jets, Saxton.
Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty of match to go here.
slam.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Oh, nasty impact.
Where can Kevin Owens find an edge to turn things around right now?
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as a heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole?
Kevin Owens looks to be in trouble.
Wait a minute, what's Bobby Roode doing out here? Wait,
Into a super kick.
Well, he's obviously upset he didn't get his United States title rematch, and he's taking out his frustrations on whoever gets in his way.
Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. DDT!
Spiked. Kevin Owens just beat Buzz again.
I'd hardly call that a win. This whole situation is still a giant mess.
Hopefully we'll get some kind of resolution to this next week, because it definitely didn't happen tonight.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where the United States Champion is about to address the WWE Universe.
And luckily, it looks like Buzz was able to get his title back after last week's shenanigans.
Wait. Did you just say shenanigans?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
My time as United States Champion hasn't quite gone as I planned, to say the least. I wanted to defend the title and give you hard-fought, competitive, and fair matches every week, but that's been impossible lately, thanks to Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Bobby Roode. That's why I'm out here to say, while it's true there's a long line of contenders, there's only one person at the front of the line, and his name is Bobby Roode. I promised him a rematch, and I'm a man of my word, so he will get it. Kevin Owens, you're just gonna have to wait your turn.
The United States Champion has weighed in on how he thinks this tumultuous situation should be settled. Let's see if Daniel Bryan agrees with him.
Thank you for saying what needed to be said. In recent weeks, through no fault of your own, the United States title has been dragged through the mud by your opponents. So I'm backing your decision and making it official.
Triple H on SmackDown? What's he doing here?
I don't know. I just have a feeling he didn't stop by just to say hi.
I know you're still relatively new to WWE, Buzz, so let me fill you in on something. You may have gotten lucky by winning the U.S. title, but that doesn't mean you get to call the shots around here. I call the shots.
Hunter, can we talk about that for a second? Because last time I checked, your brother-in-law Shane and I are in charge of SmackDown, not you. So actually, we call the shots.
Ooh, this is getting good.
Shut up and listen to what I'm about to say, because it is a lesson that you and everyone else needs to learn. I have influence far greater than anything you could imagine. Whatever I say goes. No questions asked. I say build it, and it's how fast do you need it. I say make the match, and the only questions are when and where. I say fire someone, and WWE wishes them luck in their future endeavors. All anyone else has is the illusion of power. You call the shots because I let you call the shots. Now, if you have a problem with any of that, I can make one call, and you'll be struggling to put food on your family's table. You need us. We don't need you. Are we clear?
Yeah, we're clear.
Good. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, the U.S. title picture. I have a better idea for how to settle all of this. At Money in the Bank, you won't even need to be pinned to lose your U.S. title. Because it's going to be a fatal four-way match of you versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Bobby Roode. I told you, I'd never forget what you did.
Breaking news at Money in the Bank, we're going to have a new United States champion.